Frank is 68. He's always prided himself on staying active. So when he saw a YouTube video titled 10 Best Core Exercises, he rolled out his mat and gave it a try. He barely got through the second set of crunches when it happened. A sharp pull in his lower back, pain that lasted for weeks. His doctor said it was a minor herniation, caused by a move that his spine could no longer support. Frank couldn't believe it. "I was just trying to stay strong," he said. "I didn't know I was doing more harm than good." Here's the hard truth most people don't hear after 60. Some exercises you see online can quietly damage your body, even if they worked for you 20 years ago. Because as we age, our joints change, our recovery slows, and some normal moves suddenly become danger zones. It's not your fault. No one tells seniors what to avoid. They just say, "Keep moving." But they don't explain how to do it safely. That's why many older adults try their best and end up with knee pain, strained backs, bruised confidence, or worse, another fall. So in this video, I want to show you something different. Not just what you should do, but what you should stop doing. You'll learn. Checkmark. The 3 exercises that quietly harm knees, backs, and balance after 60. Checkmark. Why even strong, active seniors are vulnerable to these moves. Checkmark. Safer alternatives. You can start right away. Checkmark. And the 3 simple exercises you must do weekly to stay strong, mobile, and independent. This is not about fear. It's about wisdom. Because movement should heal you, not hurt you. And don't worry. If you've done these bad exercises before, you're not broken. You're just ready to do it better. Because smart movement after 60 isn't about pushing harder. It's about moving wisely and protecting the only body you have. Thought balloon, and remember, you're not too old to get strong. But you are too wise to get hurt doing the wrong things. Let's start with one of the most common and most overrated exercises. Deep squats. Fitness influencers love them. Trainers call them the king of lower body moves. And sure, they can build strength, but after 60, they can quietly wreck your knees. Down triangle, why deep squats are risky after 60. As we age, cartilage in the knees wears down. Ligaments become less flexible, and even mild arthritis can make your joints far more sensitive to compression. Now imagine dropping your entire body weight below parallel, with pressure loaded directly on your knees, especially if your form isn't perfect. Every representative is like sandpaper on aging joints. And the worst part? You don't always feel it right away. At first, it's just a little ache. Then stiffness. Then that sharp catching pain when standing up from a chair or climbing stairs. You think it's normal aging, but it might be the squats you've been doing for years. Now turning against you. Speech balloon. One senior commented, "I used to love squats until my knees started grinding and clicking. I had no idea I was speeding up the damage." Prohibited the no-go version. Avoid any squatting movement that drops your hips below knee level, forces your knees to go far past your toes, uses weights if you already have knee sensitivity or joint issues. These variations often look impressive, but they come at a cost most seniors can't afford. Checkmark what to do instead. The chair-assisted half squat. A safer version that keeps the knees aligned, uses less range, but just enough to build strength. Gives you stability so you're not guessing your balance. Right finger. Here's how. Stand in front of a sturdy chair, feet shoulder width apart. Slowly bend your knees and lower your hips halfway, as if you're going to sit. Tap the chair lightly, or stop just before it. Press through your heels to stand back up. Repeat 8 to 10 times, 2 to 3 sets, holding onto the chair if needed. This builds the muscles that support the knees without crushing the joint. And best of all, you're training for something you actually do every day. Standing up from a chair. If you're just starting, place a pillow on the chair. It reduces depth making the move even gentler. Deep squats might make sense for a 25-year-old athlete, but you're not 25. You're wiser, and your knees deserve exercises that respect what they've carried you through. In the next part, we'll look at the second dangerous move after 60, one that causes more back injuries than any other core exercise still being taught. They've been called the classic ab exercise for decades. Sit-ups and crunches, you see them in every gym, every at-home workout video, even in senior fitness classes. But here's what no one tells you. After 60, these exercises can quietly damage your spine without you even knowing it. Down triangle. What's the problem? Crunches and sit-ups force your spine into repeated forward flexion. That means bending and curving your lower back over and over again. Now, that might not seem like a big deal until you remember this. After 60, spinal discs lose hydration, become thinner, are more prone to bulging, herniation, and nerve compression. That's why so many older adults say, "My back hurts more after I work my abs." You think you're building a strong core, but you're actually triggering low back pain, stiffness, and in some cases, a disc injury that takes months to recover from. Speech balloon. One man wrote, "I did sit-ups every day like I used to in the Army. Now I've got sciatica and can barely get out of bed without pain." And here's the truth. Sit-ups aren't even that great for your core in the first place. They mostly work the hip flexors, not the deep abdominal muscles that keep your spine safe. So you're getting all the risk for very little benefit. Prohibited. Avoid exercises that curl your spine off the floor, yank your neck or shoulders forward, require momentum instead of slow, stable control, and definitely skip anything that causes pain in your lower back, neck tension, or discomfort during transitions on and off the floor. Checkmark what to do instead. The dead bug, senior-friendly version. This funny named move is one of the best for building core stability without hurting your spine. Right finger. Try this. Lie on your back with your knees bent and feet flat on the floor. Flatten your lower back gently into the floor. This activates your core. Raise your right arm and left leg a few inches off the ground. Slowly, bring them back down and switch sides. Repeat 5 to 10 times per side, focusing on control. Don't rush. Don't lift too high. Just move slowly and feel your stomach muscles do the work, not your back. If lying down is uncomfortable, try a seated knee raise while sitting upright in a chair, one leg at a time. It's gentle, safe, and builds true core control, which helps you maintain posture, prevent falls, support your spine in daily life. You don't need fancy equipment. You don't need to feel the burn. You need spine-smart movement that keeps you strong, not sore. And in the next part, we'll explore one of the most dangerous modern fitness trends for seniors. Fast-paced jumping and full-body floor workouts that can quickly lead to broken wrists, falls, or worse. They're the darlings of high-intensity workouts. Burpees, jumping jacks, explosive lunges, and fast get-ups from the floor. They look exciting. They make you sweat. And they're praised for burning calories fast. But for seniors, these exercises are not just exhausting. They can be dangerous. Down triangle. Why these moves are high risk after 60. They combine 3 things aging bodies struggle with most: speed, floor transitions, impact on joints. Let's break it down. Small diamond speed. Quick movements demand rapid coordination. But as we age, reaction times naturally slow down. One misstep, and you're off balance. Small diamond floor transitions. Burpees and similar moves require you to drop to the floor and get back up quickly. For seniors, this often means loss of control, pressure on wrists and shoulders, a huge spike in blood pressure when standing too fast, and sometimes a fall. Small diamond impact. Jumping, landing, and pounding the ground compress your ankles, knees, hips, and spine, all areas that are already under stress. Speech balloon. One woman commented, "I tried doing modified burpees with my granddaughter. I fell forward, hit my wrist, and was afraid to exercise again for months." This is the real cost of copying exercises not designed for aging bodies. Prohibited what to avoid. burpees, even the modified kind, high-impact jumping jacks, fast get-ups from your hands and knees, push-ups that start from the floor without support, anything that demands go, go, go speed with little control. You're not too old for movement, but you are too valuable to risk it on something made for 25-year-olds chasing six-packs. Checkmark what to do instead. Gentle dynamic movement with balance focus. You don't need chaos to build strength. Try this low-impact combo that improves cardio, balance, and lower body control. Right finger march in place with knee lifts plus step taps. Stand next to a sturdy chair or counter. Begin slowly marching in place, lifting your knees only as high as comfortable. After 10 to 15 seconds, add a gentle step side-to-side tap. Repeat this flow for 2 to 3 minutes. Rest, then repeat. Light bulb. Want more challenge? Add arm movements or light hand weights, 0.5 to 1 kilogram. This kind of movement keeps your heart rate up, builds coordination, helps you stay upright and confident, protects your joints from unnecessary impact. We're not here to prove anything. You don't need to push through the pain. You need to move for longevity, not performance. And the good news? You're about to discover 3 powerful, safe, and effective exercises every senior should do weekly to stay strong, independent, and balanced. That's next. Let's shift from what to avoid to what your body actually needs after 60. Because strength, balance, and independence don't require fancy moves or expensive gyms. They come from simple, smart exercises done consistently. And the best ones? They mimic the real-world movements you use every single day. Let's look at 3 of the most effective exercises seniors can do, safely, anywhere, and with big impact. Checkmark 1. Chair, sit to stands. Why it matters. After 60, the muscles in your legs, especially the quadriceps and glutes, weaken fast. These are the very muscles you use to get off a chair, out of a car, or up from the toilet. The sit-to-stand exercise is the perfect functional movement. Right finger. How to do it. Sit on a sturdy chair with your feet flat on the floor. Cross your arms over your chest or keep them extended in front. Slowly stand up without using your hands, if possible. Pause, then slowly sit back down. Repeat 10 times, or as many as feels safe. Light bulb modification. Use your hands on your knees to assist at first. Over time, try to rely less on your arms. This move strengthens legs, improves balance, and directly supports your independence. Checkmark 2. Wall push-ups. Why it matters. You still need upper body strength, but without the strain of floor push-ups or heavy weights. Wall push-ups activate chest, shoulders, triceps, core, if you engage your stomach, and they do it without hurting your wrists or shoulders. Right finger. How to do it. Stand facing a wall, arms extended shoulder width apart. Place your palms flat on the wall. Slowly bend your elbows and bring your chest toward the wall. Keep your body straight. No sagging hips. Press back to the start position. Start with 8 to 10 reps, 2 to 3 rounds. Move your feet back further for more challenge. This builds strength for opening doors, pushing carts, carrying groceries, staying stable if you ever trip. Checkmark 3. One leg balance hold with support. Why it matters. Falls are one of the biggest dangers for seniors. Most falls aren't about strength. They're about lost balance. Practicing controlled balance retrains the brain and body to work together. Right finger. How to do it. Stand next to a countertop or sturdy chair. Shift your weight onto one foot. Slowly lift the opposite foot an inch or 2 off the ground. Hold for 10 to 20 seconds. Then switch sides. Repeat 2 to 3 rounds per leg. Light bulb. Tip. Don't hold your breath. Breathe slowly. Look straight ahead. Over time, you'll notice better posture, quicker reaction time, more confidence when walking. Push pin. These 3 movements, sit to stand, wall push-ups, and balance holds form a powerful trio. They support strength, stability, safety, daily function. No gym, no pain, just consistency, and a little self-respect. In the next part, I'll show you how to turn these into a realistic weekly routine, even if you've never exercised before. We'll also talk about how to avoid doing too much, too soon, and what to watch out for if you're starting from scratch. By now, you've seen which exercises to avoid and which ones can truly help. But there's one more piece of the puzzle. How do you build a realistic routine that fits your life after 60? One that makes you stronger, not sorer? Here's the good news. You don't need to train like an athlete. You don't need an expensive gym. You don't even need more than 15 minutes a day. You just need 3 things: the right movements, the right frequency, a respectful pace for your current ability. Let's break that down. Checkmark step 1. Choose your base movements. Pick 3 exercises from the safe list: chair, sit to stands, wall push-ups, one-leg balance holds. Add optional low-impact cardio, marching in place, gentle step taps, seated knee lifts. That's it. You now have a powerful, joint-safe foundation. Checkmark step 2. Use the 3x3 formula. Here's a simple weekly structure. Spiral calendar 3 days per week. Biceps 3 rounds per session. Stopwatch. Each round equals 5 minutes. That means 15 minutes a day, 3 days a week. Total, just 45 minutes a week to begin reclaiming strength. It's manageable, it's flexible, and most importantly, it's sustainable. Checkmark. Step 3. Track by ease, not ego. Don't count reps to impress anyone. Focus on how your body feels. Ask yourself, did I feel stable? Was my breathing smooth? Could I speak during the movement? If not, you may be going too hard. The key at this stage isn't intensity, it's consistency. Light bulb. Want to make it more structured? Here's a weekly sample plan. Day of the week focus of the session duration. Monday chair sit to stands plus wall push-ups 15 minutes. Wednesday one-leg balance holds plus marching in place 15 minutes. Friday full routine, including all 3 key exercises, 15 to 20 minutes. Saturday, Sunday optional walking or gentle stretching, as you prefer, as comfortable for you. Red exclamation mark, when to be cautious. Stop and reassess if you feel sharp joint pain, dizziness, unusual shortness of breath, numbness or tingling. These aren't signs of pushing through. They are red flags, and your body is asking for help. Talk to a doctor or physical therapist before continuing if you experience any of the above. Speech balloon. A viewer once shared, "After 2 weeks of just doing chair stands and light walking, I felt steadier in the kitchen. I didn't need to grab the counter. That was the moment I realized I'm not too old to get stronger." And that's what this is all about. Not just adding years to your life, but adding life to your years. In the final part, we'll bring it all together. Because movement after 60 isn't about avoiding weakness. It's about choosing strength. Safely, consistently, and with self-respect. Let's be clear about one thing. You are not too old to get strong. You are not too old to feel stable, steady, and capable. But you might be doing the wrong exercises for the body you have today. And that's not your fault. Most people over 60 were never told which movements harm aging joints, how posture, balance, and control matter more than intensity. That smart, gentle strength beats aggressive training every time. Mock. You were told, just move more, get to the gym, push through it. But after 60, the goal isn't to look fit, it's to move with confidence, to bend, lift, walk, and climb without fear or pain. That's why we focused on the 3 exercises to avoid and the 3 exercises to embrace. Not to scare you, but to free you from the confusion, to show you, here's what works, here's what protects you, and here's how to get started. Because when you finally stop doing the exercises that hurt, and start doing the ones that support you. Everything shifts. Getting out of a chair feels easier. Stairs stop being scary. Balance returns. And most importantly, you trust your body again. Speech balloon. A viewer wrote, "It's not about youth anymore. It's about staying in control of your life." Exactly. You don't need intensity. You need intention. You don't need to prove anything. You just need to preserve the strength that's already in you, waiting to be reawakened. So here's your reminder. Don't give up on movement. Don't settle for stiffness, fear, or decline. Start small, stay safe, and most of all, stay consistent. Because the strongest seniors aren't the ones who lift the heaviest. They're the ones who never stopped moving. With wisdom, Speech Balloon, what movement has helped you feel stronger or safer after 60? Let us know in the comments. Your story may inspire someone else to begin. Right finger? And if this video helped you, subscribe to Speech Balloon Longevity Talks Herb for more safe, practical, and life-affirming guidance on staying strong, balanced, and independent after 60. You've got this, and we've got your back.